I will be making Amatriciana from The Essentials of Classic Italian Cooking by Marcella Hazan, published in 1992. I've reviewed this book recently in my fettuccine alfredo video, so no need for a long intro. This is the best book, in my opinion, to get started in authentic Italian cuisine, and this is one of many great simple pasta recipes you can make on weeknights to feed your family. It uses bucatini pasta, which may look a bit like spaghetti, but is actually a very narrow tube pasta. It's a great tomato-based sauce with savory flavor, added in with pancetta and 2 types of cheese. So I recommend taking a shot on making this if you're just getting into it and dipping your toes into Italian cooking. So with all that said, we'll go ahead and hop in. Here's the setup for our Amatriciana pasta. It is canned Italian plum tomatoes. I always buy the imported plum tomatoes. I think they taste better. They're not too much more expensive, so if you can get from Italy plum tomatoes, please do that, or I recommend it. Pecorino Romano cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, pancetta, butter, chopped onion, red hot chili pepper, and bucatini pasta. This is another super simple dish, Italian dish, but it packs a lot of flavor. Your family's gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's a very easy weeknight meal that can feed a lot of people for not a ton of money. So, all right, let's get into it. So I went ahead and melted the butter as well as a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in the pan on medium-high heat. And we're just gonna put in our onions to get things started here. And we're going to let these cook and saute here for a few minutes until they start to turn translucent, and then we'll move on to the next step. So I'll be back with you guys when that happens. All right, you can see the onions are starting to turn golden a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and put in our pancetta now. And these don't need to cook for, this part of it doesn't need to cook for a long time because this is going to long cook here shortly. So just mix all that in, get it nice and coated in the oil and in the onion juices that are starting to ooze out. And just let that cook for about another minute or so. So we're getting close here to where we're gonna finish the sauce in terms of adding ingredients. The cheeses, like with a lot of pastas, actually get added as you're tossing the pasta. They don't go into the sauce most of the time. There's always exceptions to everything, but okay, this pancetta looks like it's starting to cook pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and put in our red hot chili peppers. As well as our tomatoes. Try to get as much of that as I can because that stuff is gold. And a little bit of salt. And that's honestly it. That's all of the ingredients of the sauce that we're going to cook. This is going to cook for about, and you'll see, this is going to cook for about 25 minutes on the stove like this. And I'll show you what the sauce looks like, but the tomatoes and everything else as it continues to cook will sort of liquefy and become a thick liquidy sauce and not have not appear to be so chunky like it is right now. So all right, I'm gonna let this go ahead and simmer for 25 minutes. I'll be back while this continues to cook also to boil the pasta, the bucatini, and I'll see you there at that step. Okay, you can see the sauce is done here. We've got our bucatini pasta has been boiled. I didn't add that to the video. You can figure out how to boil pasta. So, all right, let's go ahead and add our sauce to the pasta. Trying to get all that goodness out of there. And now we're going to go ahead and add our Romano cheese. We're going to add Parmigiano Reggiano. And we're just going to toss this in around here. And get some tongs here to help with getting the sauce really mixed in. Come on, there we go. That's right, get up in there. There we go. Now it's starting to really get coated in red. And that's really, I'm going to continue to toss it here to get the red sort of more distributed throughout the pasta, but that's really all there is to it. Definitely make sure you taste as you go so you don't end up with a sauce with no salt in it or something like that, just as a reminder. And I will get this plated after I'm done tossing it here, and I will show you the final result. And here is our plated Amatriciana pasta. So another quick and easy Italian pasta you can make on a weeknight pretty easily. It tastes really good. Lots of good tomato with a little bit of a spicy pepper flavor to it, and always the cheesy goodness of Italian cheeses. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.